And we're live. Appreciate everybody for coming back, tuning in. You know what I'm saying? If it's your first time, welcome. If it ain't, you know what we do here. You know what we do here. You feel me? Nigga, I ain't saying a thing. Man, I can barely think. Right now, we're reacting to, 20 entrepreneurs competing for $10,000. I like that. You feel me? I like to see competition. That's just who I am. You feel me? It makes for more entertainment, makes for more stuff for me to talk about. I don't know. I can barely think. But you already know what's up in the cup. Pinkies up. All right. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, man. And you know what I'm saying?
Today I brought out 20 business owners to compete for a chance to win $10,000 to turn their dream business idea into a reality. This is 20 versus 1. For the first round, contestants have just 30 seconds to sell me on their business plan. If it's good, they move on. If not, they're eliminated.
Rinner spoons. You know.
Let me tell you about the most technological advancement of the 21st century. You will not believe how hard it was to make, how special it is. It is something called
toilet paper.
Okay, hey.
So, today we brought the most organic toilet paper on the market.
Throw me one of them.
Fully out of bamboo. No chemicals. It's no BPAs, no PFAs, no chlorine to bleach it, and there's no more formaldehyde.
If you care about your health, you will switch to Kong.
Wow. Clap it up for these boys, man. That was a good pitch.
Is this for real? Is this for real?
Y'all going to the next round.
Yeah, I don't know much about toilet paper, but is this for real? Because it's toilet paper, bro. You wiping you know what I'm saying? You're wiping your dairy area with it, bro. We really, whatever though, hey, this could be a good business.
Everybody, you gotta.
Everybody needs toilet paper.
We'll do it quickly.
These boys are ready for the real Shark Tank, man.
My name is William Adams. I actually don't have a name for my business because it's basically just like a team of VAs.
Next.
Right?
Oh, my fault.
I can run anything that's like no matter how compliant or non-compliant on TikTok, and I can scale it pretty high.
Okay, let's get into the pitch. Tell me why this is a good idea, because you're kind of losing me a little bit, Will. I'm not gonna lie.
I know it's a little confusing, but basically it allows a business that is legal in the US to run on TikTok, even if it's like against TikTok's advertising policies. Okay, so let's say like a weed store or like a casino, right? Typically they can't run ads in the US on TikTok because it's not compliant. But I have I have a way to, I guess, fuck.
This sounds illegal, brother.
That's all right though. Wait. Hear him out.
I do not want to be a part of
Wait,
this.
hold on. Wait, whoa. Look. Just spitballing here. He said casino. We all know casino, money. You can talk to me after the show. I ain't gonna lie to you, but it's for the camera. I don't know.
But I appreciate you for coming on the show today.
Right.
Thanks, man. Good luck to you.
It's not illegal, but fuck it. I guess it can look illegal.
By the way, y'all, every single person in this video is a subscriber. So if you ever want a chance to be in a video like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button because we are on the road to 2 million subscribers. And I'm getting close, but I can only get there if y'all hit that button. So make sure y'all subscribe. Let's talk to the next person.
So next.
Book on dollar.com to get our lowest rates.
Why are you in my house?
I dare you to let me build you a completely
okay.
free e-commerce store.
WhatsTheCommotion is built like 5 years ago. It's an esports brand. We want to create like high quality gaming events. A lot of the issues that I find in competitive gaming right now is like the IP is owned by rich white dudes that don't really understand gaming culture. And like I am a gamer and through. And so what I want to do with the $10,000 that I win is throw Call of Duty tournaments at nightclubs because COD Night with the Baddies is going viral.
Jeez. You nice at COD?
Yeah, I'm kind of like that.
I think it's a little bit of a weird idea, but I like you.
Right, it's something about his head.
Something a little different about you.
It's his head. It's just something about his head. They'd be like, bro, trust me. You feel me? It's like, I don't know. It's like something about it. Because I felt him too. I was like, you know what? For some reason, I got to listen to this guy. But I think it's his head. Because he's so young, but he got to pull off the bald head right now. So it just makes me want to listen to him. I don't know. I don't know either. But maybe that's it. That's what I thought it was.
So I'm going to let you go on to the next round. I like this guy. Pretty awful business idea.
Possibly.
Like maybe one of the worst I ever heard.
I'm Alexander Riley Fay with Unite Worldwide Inc.
Okay,
with the ball,
so you
guys?
got 30 seconds to pitch me
Like
on
20
your business
something,
idea.
bro.
Airbnb for businesses, connecting venues with vendors, local businesses worldwide. Essentially, SaaS company for venues to manage their vendors, all-in-one platform for vendors to connect with venues, and then venues to connect with vendors, and then also like a management tool for these venues to manage the vendors, messaging them, invoicing, connecting with them, connecting with people all over.
It sounds a little too complicated for me. I'm gonna have to say no.
Yeah, I got confused. I got confused.
But brother, I appreciate you for coming.
His head didn't sell me.
Absolutely.
His bald head didn't sell me.
Take it easy. That junk is not easy, bro. I'm like shaking right now. I feel bad because he just came all the way out here to do the show and we just booed him off. But I didn't really understand the business idea.
Hi, my name is Stephanie Morejón, and I'm the co-founder of 3x2.
Okay, I'm gonna give you 30 seconds to pitch me on your business idea.
Oh my God, no, hold on. So in February of 2025, we created this brand that turned a Latin classic into a luxury indulgent experience. And we launched it in February of 2025. We've generated over 5,000 in sales revenue. We have sold over 218 orders, and we have done over a profit margin of over 80%.
Wow.
Our mission is to be able to take this feeling of being fully present when you take that first bite, to be able to take.
Hey, you know what?
Still don't know what it is.
You made it to the next round. I respect the professionalism. I'm glad you're taking action, making money. So we'll talk about it some more in the next round.
She's a female, you know.
Lozano. I am the owner of Conic Detailing. We come to this country with anything, and we build a strong business detailing.
Okay. ¿De dónde eres?
De Colombia, mi hermano.
De Colombia. Bueno. Okay. You got 30 seconds to pitch me your business idea. Let's go.
As we have too many luxury cars in our shop, we want to build a strong brand of detailing products and our own ceramic coating product. So we can do a strong marketing and start selling this. So this is gonna take our business to a next level.
So you're already doing good with just the detailing, but now you want to launch your own product line.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah, I like that. You good, bro. You going to the next round. I'm gonna bet on the Colombians every time, man.
Possibly, yeah.
High cinematic reels, high energy cinematic reels with my drone. I showcase businesses at their most active potential, and yeah, I do, no matter if it's cars, automotive, or businesses, or restaurants, I showcase them all, and yeah.
And you got clients, you're making money?
Yeah, right now I just signed a deal with a construction company, so that's really exciting for me.
Let's go. You made it to the next round, you guys. You're good. I like this.
But what does he do?
1331 Records is an artist incubator where independent artists can find opportunity through community, collaboration, and So long story short, we're more than a record label, more than a recording studio, we're a dynamic movement. We do this through our WhatsApp group that has 1,000 members that opens doors to industry gigs, collaborations, all different types of collabs. We've given 100 videos to 100 artists for free. We're really big on impact and movement. This is 1331, where music meets meaning.
So y'all actually have a studio and
Yes.
you do videos and you're making money?
Yes, and we're giving away big time.
Now, I respect the passion, brother, and I respect the swag, and I appreciate you for bringing me the gifts, and I wish y'all boys all the best of luck, but this time it's gonna be a no. This is hard, bro. Like, these are
Yeah, right now I'm
good
confused, you
people.
know?
Like,
I really don't know.
He's a good guy. I didn't really get it. Like, it was
He
like,
could, he
it
could
was
be,
studio,
could be a bad guy, could be a
video
piece of shit, bro,
company,
you know?
and it was like, it was a lot of things. All right, tell me about Chill Station.
So over 60 deaths in the past 4 years in high school sports alone. It's basically a core temperature monitoring system that goes on the football field. It's an inflatable. It's tracked by a bracelet. The players wear a bracelet that sends a signal so the training staff can monitor who's having a heat stroke or not. That's the first part of it. The second part is a cryo suit that basically you put heat stroke victims in on the way to the hospital, and it's called the chill factor, and it keeps their body evenly cool.
You know what? In my head, you know, I'm about to say something so left field, right? But listen, this is sports. It's supposed to be dirty. Sometimes they die. It's natural selection. You know, I'm playing.
Do you have any of this already developed, or this is all just an idea?
Yes, sir.
Batch Leads is so beginner friendly because not only is it
gotta find a way to get rid of this,
but also they have.
I like this idea. We're gonna talk about it some more. You good? You in the next round?
Do you know that 48% of salespeople never follow up?
No.
48%. So in a business generating $100,000 a month, how much money do you think is actually being lost?
50 $42,000.
Yeah, around that. It's a lot of money, right? Yeah. That's simple math, right? So with our AI lead-based processor, we basically reclaim and eliminate the need for sales individuals to do their own personal follow-up, reclaiming that percentage.
Does it actually work?
Yes.
Okay, I like your energy.
It's like an AI.
You're going to the next
AI follow-up, but okay, yeah, that would sound cool.
Yes. Any AI business, we're gonna probably go for that. AI is the future, man.
Smart man.
Well, the future is tech. You yourself were in a position where you were playing video games and in the space, going to class, probably doing extracurricular activities, and then doing your homework and playing video games. Now on is a dual space where I'm combining exercise and EA sports. Now they're going to be able to feed off each other and also, use different tactics to complement each other.
I'm sorry, brother. I think it's a cool idea, but I'm going to pass on this one.
Okay.
I wish you all the best of luck, though.
Awesome.
And when it opens, I would love to visit.
So we're a family-owned, 4 owners, very neighborly friendly sneaker store. We're a one-stop shop. We sell a little bit of everything, whether it be Pokemon cards, collectibles, sneakers, fashion, style, everything. We're very one-on-one with the customer. We offer a live setup for me to dress you. My main goal is to get people to be fashionably okay with what they're in the clothes.
Yeah. So he want to be a stylist, basically?
Good faith in the fits.
And you make your own clothes too, or just?
We're starting that. We're actually starting that in June.
Nah, I like this, bro. You're good.
All right, see this thing about the Pokemon thing. I don't understand just the critical hype around it. It's a playing card. When I was younger, I used to play Pokemon. I had a lot of cards, but I didn't know, like, why does what that thing Logan had on, like, it was a Pikachu or a Charizard or whatever, worth $1 million allegedly. I'm like, how is a card worth $1 million? I don't know. I never got the little Pokemon card stuff, but there's a niche for everything, man. Niche, whatever you want to call it.
You on to the next round.
Thank you, Doug.
We'll talk some more in a second. We talk about some free shoes, talk about some free hoodies, free chains. Now we're talking my language, man.
Yeah, maybe he's gonna be a stylist.
Brand, but we're more than clothes. So the meaning of simulated dreams and the foundation of it is breaking out of simulation. I want to empower the people that wear my clothes to know that they can create anything in this reality and to understand.
Those are clothes?
Yes, sir. These are my clothes.
Okay, I like that.
I design everything as well. This is my tee. This is one of our statement pieces, my first zip-up that I ever made. So yeah, man.
Yeah, I like it, bro. I'll let you in the next round if I can get one of the pieces.
No question.
All right, you good. You in the next round.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you.
Right now, we got 9 people going into the next round. So that means only one person can go to the next round. So I got to start getting way stricter about who I let into this thing. So let's see. We're going to start eliminating some people.
My name is Daniele Barbie. I am the founder of Drips on Wheels Miami. We custom build premium cocktail bars for any type of event. We deliver it straight to your door and we come pick them up. We also offer cocktail lists, and also we offer a full beverage program for you straight at your party. If you want to party like a millionaire, Drips on Wheels is for you.
I like the pitch. We kind of broke the rules a little bit because I was going to do my 30-second timer, but you got right into it. But, bro, it's like so many companies doing this thing, and it's a lot of catering companies. It sounds cool, but for me, it's not the industry that I'm into, and it's a little complicated for me. So I'm going to have to pass on this one. But I wish you the best of luck, bro, and I think you will be very successful. But I will have to pass on the business today.
Thank you very much, man.
Thank you for coming out. All right, we got 2 more people left. One of them's staying, one of them's going. Let's see what they got.
I sell soccer jerseys and stuff like that. It started off as something in high school, like a little hobby on a part-time. But then it went escalating, and then I scaled it up, and then I started sourcing the different high schools around. I created a soccer tournament, and then it just blew on from there. I saw on Shopify, and I also have an Instagram that I also do. I marketed it with, one time that I gave it to I Show Speed some shirts, and then it just took off from there.
But you're legally allowed to sell, like, the jerseys?
On Shopify, there hasn't been a problem yet, but word of mouth is where I sell most, and then the soccer tournaments that are around the area as well, which I've done.
I like the business, and I actually saw you with that video with Speed.
Yeah.
But because you're selling like licensed jerseys and stuff like that, it's a tough one for me to back this business. But I think you're going to be successful regardless, whether I give you the money today or not. So thank you so much for coming out, bro.
Do you mind if I give you a shirt? I
Absolutely. Let me see it.
I don't know if you're a soccer fan.
I am.
This is one of the jerseys that I also give, and then I don't know.
Oh yeah. Thank you, bro. Now I feel bad, but.
Nah, you're good, bro.
I will have to say, though, it's Messi over Ronaldo, but it's all good, though. I appreciate this, though. I appreciate this. Yeah, for sure.
My business is going to be a creation subscription-based business where people are going to be able to choose either digital products, physical products, or a mix of both at an actual affordable price. And the main purpose is not only to make a profit, but to make an eternal impact, since people are going to be able to grow in their faith and share their faith with other people, and also deepen their knowledge of the Word of God. They're going to be able to skip months, and they're also going to be able to choose a specific product that they want from a specific brand every 3 months.
So, like, is she charging? I don't know. Excuse my ignorance, because like some of these pictures are like, tell no, but they didn't go through this. Because like, are you charging for to read a scripture, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what do you mean digital product? So like, bro, we can Google a Bible. You know? I don't know.
I think it's interesting. I think it's just going to be a little, expensive to start up from the beginning. And
I have been working on it for months, so I already have inventory. I've been working on the website, and I already have my Instagram page, so I already have a following and a community. I also lead a Bible study, so I already have people that are ready to start.
Well, now that you said all that, I will give you the spot, and I will let you go to the next round. At first, you scared me because I thought it was just all these ideas that you have, but it sounds like you're ready, so
No,
we'll
I
talk.
feel like I said a lot just to give you the idea.
Yes.
But yeah.
All right, I'll see you in the next round.
Thank you so much.
If you ever get a chance to pitch somebody on a business idea, don't talk so much about the ideas that you have. Talk more about all the things that you've already done or you're able to do. It's going to make them so much quicker to be interested. Like, I was about to say no to her until she told me that she had inventory, she had customers ready, she had a website, she had an Instagram.
Like, what is she
followers.
selling though, for real?
Now I want to give her the money, so. All right, y'all, so we're down to just 10 contestants. In the next round, I'm gonna give them an opportunity to explain to me what they would do if they won the $10,000. And then we're going to eliminate 7 and let the last 3 compete in a crazy competition to see who takes it all. Let's get into round number 2.
In this round, I'm giving the contestants just 1 minute to explain exactly how they'll use the $10,000 so I can see who has the best business plan. And by the end, I'm gonna narrow it down to just 3 people. Let's get it.
What's up?
Did you change your outfit?
Yeah, I live right around the corner.
Easy.
Hilarious.
Sunlight.
Say less. I'm gonna give you 1 minute to
Went to go grab
explain
a hat, bro?
exactly how you will use this $10,000 to grow your business.
So with the $10,000, I thought of an idea, like we should have a COD tournament at the club, because gamers love to party and partiers love to game. So with the $10,000, like rent out a nightclub and buy some PS5s and some mobile gaming stations. And have a Call of Duty tournament at a nightclub, and the winner gets a VIP bottle in the section, and it's merging two different like brands or lifestyles that aren't necessarily cohesive, but like I think there's a huge intersection to be made at the cross section of partying and like FaZe and Optic and all those guys, you know what I'm saying? And like building a lifestyle brand through that way, and like people, it'll be a launch party in a way.
But how are we gonna make money?
So you charge people to enter the tournament, and then you charge people to come to the club. So like it's like a promotion. It's like a promotion. Like you're pretty much promoters that are throwing a tournament at the same time. And that was the idea that I came up with because ChatGPT was bugging.
Who's bugging?
Girls gonna come though?
Yeah, I think so. COD Night with the Baddies. COD Night with the Baddies. Put it on the flyer. You know what I'm saying? I know you like it. I know you like my idea, bro.
I like it. It sounds like a very fun night, but
It sounds fun.
The business side of it is questionable. It almost sounds like something we would just do for fun.
If you invest, we can make something happen. We can make something happen.
All right, we'll say this. We'll talk.
Dale.
Yeah. COD Night with the Baddies, yes sir. It's still something about him that I can't shake.
I'm telling you, yeah, man. It's just like he's like, I don't know. He walks like this and stuff.
I'm gonna give you 1 minute to explain to me exactly how you use this $10,000 to grow your business.
It's a very easy answer. Team. I run in a very smart-minded, forward-driven business, right? We're working with AI, we're working with prompt engineering, copywriting. So that $10,000, immediately, I know exactly how I'm gonna use it. I'm hiring team to allow me to work on what I do best, which is building out systems for more advanced businesses or more advanced processes, testing new things. And that $10,000 allows me to employ people that is taking up my time in order to yeah, just allow me to focus more on the things that I know is going to drive my business forward and the client I'm working for business forward. So it's just immediately going right back into the business. Like I already have it planned out.
Okay. And you guys are making good money right now?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, how much did you make last month?
Last month we did 15,000.
Okay, not bad.
All right, kid, thanks.
Appreciate it, Jordan.
So the majority of our spending will go towards marketing, and it will be budgeted towards content creation, and just to bump up our ad spend. We want to work with affiliates, and we want to do UGC ads. On top of that, we also are going to be expanding our product line, so we want to talk with manufacturers and use this money to overall just expand our whole business.
Are you guys making money right now?
Well, we started 5 months ago, and we've done, about 22,000 in sales, and definitely we've made a profit, but we've been reinvesting that to make sure our business keeps growing, and
And you mainly doing it like organically right now?
Yeah, so right now we're fully online, and around 13,500 is direct to consumer, and the rest is to wholesale, strictly.
See, I guess I gave him a little bit of, hard flack in the beginning because it's toilet paper. But after you run through everybody and you see like this, probably the most people with common sense, because at the end of the day, you're going to keep buying toilet paper. You know what I'm saying? And then they saying this one is no bleach and, all organic. In my head, it's toilet paper. But I know it's like billionaire toilet paper company. So, because, you buy toilet paper damn near every week. So possibly that's like the best one.
To El Salvador.
Yeah, so you're not running ads right now?
We are. We're in a testing phase, and we're really learning to target our niche, and, we really want to spend up and bump up that ad budget.
Yeah. Respect. No, you guys doing it the right way. Starting organically, getting some sales, making a good product.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And we brought this for you too, just some of our merch.
Thank you, boys.
Of course. Thank you for.
I'll see you in a little bit.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Sounds great. So we would invest our $3,000. Our first $3,000 would go straight into upgrading our usage and equipment. Right now, we are a home-based owner bakery. So we would go ahead and invest $3,000 into that. $2,500 would go into branding, marketing, and making sure that we have the proper collaboration set.
So she makes food.
What do you do?
Collaborations with influencers, and making sure that we have shirts, T-shirts, hats.
Where do you sell it right now?
Home-based. And my mom's.
Yeah, but like, how do you get customers? Just through
Facebook.
Social media. Yeah, and word to mouth has actually been our biggest, reach.
Okay, can I try it?
Yeah, of course.
I feel like there's no better way to pitch it than
Oh my gosh.
trial. So then that still leaves $5,500, or I'm bad at math, $4,500 left.
Yeah, absolutely.
What would you do for the last?
So we would continue. We want to put systems in place, a website to be able to put, a lot more easier. Right now we do Instagram DMs.
Oh my God.
It's good? Okay.
It's really
okay. What is it though?
Oh my God.
What is it though?
Yeah, so our mission, I know the timer's up, but our mission is to be able to, that feeling you feel?
Yeah.
Like you close your eyes, is to be able to take that feeling worldwide to make sure that
She got some thick ass eyebrows though.
Like you feel
Sorry,
that
though.
and you're just like,
Feel me? Who am I?
oh my God, that same feeling.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Nah, I appreciate the sample. We'll see you in a little bit.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yo, come try this, Jesse.
And we also have cookies and cream as well, but we didn't bring
You
it.
guys snapped on this. That's crazy, right?
But what is it though? I want to know what it is.
Yeah. I've never had.
Hold on, let me get another bite of that.
Wait, so what is it? It's like cake in there? Or
So it's a cake, but tres leches.
Oh, okay. I know what that is.
That is the best tres leches I've ever had in my life.
Oh, with Biscoff. Bro, time out. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait. Oh. I saw 3 mouths and only 1 spoon. I don't, we cool, but dude, me and my brothers don't even share food. especially my middle brother. Boy, that boy's such a germaphobe. And but you know what? It's all right. But I just want to know what type of cake it was. But I be seeing that sometimes on Facebook and everything like that.
Nah, I don't even really like desserts and sweet stuff like that, but that's like
the
10 out of
4th
10
person.
That is literally our number one.
I'm gonna give you 1 minute to tell me exactly how you would use this $10,000 to grow your business.
Okay, so I would use the $10,000 to grow my business in various ways. In the summer, we have a summer collection actually we're trying to push, which would be clothing for both men and women, accessories, collectibles. We're trying to build our own toy, kind of like a bear brick per se.
Okay.
We're trying to move into different stuff, so we're trying to do hotel fragrances as well. So it'd really help us grow different avenues and streams of income for our main business, which is the sneakers.
So you want to make your own figure and you want to launch your own fragrances.
We want to do fragrances, the figure, clothes, literally everything.
And you'll use the money to make the samples, inventory, all
everything.
that.
Yeah, we already have the samples going. We just need to get the production moving.
So you're struggling with the money now to get that where it needs to be.
Correct.
Okay. Anything else you would use it for? Or they're all in on that play?
Me and my partners are all in on that play. That's how we're moving. We're really trying to move forward with the brand.
Yeah,
more
respect,
than the store.
Something different instead of just reselling, you coming out with your own line of products.
Exactly. We're just using the reselling to grow our face and then put it out to the world of what it is that we have in our heads.
Cool.
You know what I mean?
Sounds good, bro.
Cool. Yeah. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it.
So basically, we have a stationary unit right now. The $10,000 is going to be used to expand into a inflatable prototype unit that's easier to move around. It also cuts our production costs down by almost a quarter by going to an inflatable.
So you already have a unit going out there that's making money?
It's out there right now, yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay, so how much is it going to cost you to make this inflatable?
Right about $5,500 for just the inflatable.
And you think that this thing can make you great money?
Yes, sir. On the school, just the school contracts alone, basically there's 5,800 school programs in the state. Even if I can tack half of them at a $2,500 a month lease, is over $6 million a month revenue just off the school.
Wow.
But we've had Ultra already contact us about larger units for patrons because they had almost, I think, 475 heat-related ones even this weekend. Just
at the music festival.
At the music festival. So they want something that the patrons can go in and plug their phone in.
Yeah.
So, and there's a second part to that program too.
Oh, okay. So I guess it's like, I don't know. Excuse me if I'm wrong, but I guess it's like a tent with like mist up in there. You know, you got a little wrist thing on that says, "Oh, I'm getting hot. Let me go in the tent." I don't know. I don't know. I feel like you can. I feel like you know if you're about to pass out or not. Like, right, something get the dizzy, the black spot. You should sit down. You know, but I don't know, bro.
1,000.
But the main thing is you want to make this inflatable chill station where people can cool down at events. And the inflatable allows you to travel with
it, yeah.
Okay, cool. Got it.
I've been getting inventory for the past 4 months, but I still definitely need to get more. So we use it first to get more inventory. Second, I'm in the process of building the website. But since I want to do things that are not usually available in Shopify and platforms like that, I'm gonna be paying someone. Well, I have a meeting next week, so he can do these custom things that I want to do for for the website.
Yeah.
And also, I am contacting right now the people for the packaging, and they require minimum orders. So.
But what does he do, bro?
It's $3,000.
For sure.
So yeah, those are the main things, and also marketing after to do ads. So.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you're super clear on where you want to put the money. My only piece of advice to you would be to try to do everything as cheap as you can from the beginning. You don't need the fanciest website in the world. You don't need the best packaging ever. I see these brands on TikTok blowing up with just little boxes that they put together. So just think about that before getting to this next level. You don't have to put 50 grand into this. You can start it with nothing. But thank you. We'll bring you back in a little bit and let you know the next steps. Yeah.
I plan on using the $10,000 in a few different ways. Well, one being to purchase more samples and more product, of course, for the clothing brand, but also to market the clothing brand as well. You know, with influencers and people that that require that money.
What would you specifically do on the marketing side? Like, do you have a plan of who you would contact, how you would do it?
Yes, I have about 5 to 7 influencers. They all, want money in their pockets, of course, to post my brand and post that on their Instagram and their various social medias. But using that influencer marketing to, of course, drive sales to my website is the goal with that marketing.
And what's going to make your brand stand out from all the other ones that are already doing influencer marketing?
My style. I think the style of the pieces that I design is impeccable, and it's not something that you see every day in the current brand and brandscape, really. Not only that, but like I said, just what we stand for in Simulated Dreams, being something that empowers our users to create their own reality and manifest the things that they desire in this world.
Have you sold out any collections yet?
Yeah, I have. We sold out this drop, actually. It was my first drop.
Sweet, bro. Congrats.
For sure. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure.
So the way I'll use my $10,000 is first and foremost, the ultimate goal is to get a Cine lifter. Once I get a Cine lifter, then I'm able to buy a Sony FX3. when I get the Sony FX3, then the clips and the reels will be insane. They'll be
Now,
unimaginable.
What is a center lifter?
A center lifter, so it's basically like 4 of these drones put into one. It's a huge drone.
But do you think that's gonna make you more money?
Yes.
Yeah.
Have you seen Michael Bay's movies like Transformers or like The Dark Knight? You know how they dive the skyscrapers and stuff like that? That's what they use for those movies. So I'm trying to get to that level.
Do you have a lot of customers already? Like, are you guys overrun with customers?
So right now we signed a construction deal to help a construction company get their marketing game up. And so that's the biggest come up that we've came across. And after that.
What did that deal look like?
That deal, it's, well, I would say it's $2,500 a month.
Okay, good.
And yeah, other than that, it's just word of mouth. Whoever I could find, if I see a car, then I'm giving them a flyer like, hey, let's do some content.
Don't you think it's more important to try to get more
Customers
clients like this before you invest thousands and thousands of dollars into more gear?
I do, but I know where the market is at right now. The market is a new thing right now. People don't really know about drones or not too familiar with it, and I'm bringing the game to Miami. That's my goal.
Respect, bro.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. All right, y'all, so I'm going to be eliminating 7 of the contestants, bringing us down to the final 3, and I'm gonna give them the chance to compete against each other in a crazy challenge, and by the end, we're gonna see who wins the $10,000. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Let's eliminate these people. All right, y'all, we made it to the top 10. Come on, clap it up.
Okay. See, look, all right, off the bat, bro. Off the bat, dude, probably go with the little Hispanic girl in the little red dress with the cake. Food always sells. Toilet paper is probably #1 right now. And then the dude with the AI company. Because, you know, that's like the ones that's gonna build, you know? The ones that's gonna build. The rest of them, like the coach one is cool too, like with the little, you know, the little inflatables and all that, but I don't know. I feel like you can buy. I feel like it's an easy fix. I don't know. I'm biased. Maybe. Maybe, you know, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Got some bad news, y'all. It's that time. 7 of you are going to be eliminated right now, and we're going to bring it down to the final 3. So I'm going to call each of your names one by one, and when I say your name, please step forward. First, we have Cade.
Yeah.
Next, we have Sebastian.
Ooh.
Next, we have JP. Unfortunately, next we have Anna. Sorry, guys. Next, we have Miles. Next, we have my friends with the FPV drones. I'm sorry, it's a great idea.
Okay.
It's not right for the show. And next, we have my friend here with the baddies at the COD tournament. And
good guy though, you know?
Unfortunately, you guys are eliminated from the show. But I believe in each and every one of you, and I think you guys all have a ton of potential, and it was an honor having you come out to the show today. So you're gonna get some exposure to your business, but unfortunately, you're not gonna win the $10,000 today. But thank you guys for coming out to the show.
Thank you, Jordan.
Hey, man, you know, hey, man.
All right, so you guys
Okay, so
are
the
the
AI company
final
got them
3 competitors of the competition. Let's go. Hey,
Okay.
I think all 3 of you have really unique business ideas. Everybody in this group came very well presented. You guys brought your product. You brought an insane business plan. I respect the dedication. So you guys are now going to have the chance to get $10,000 to invest in your business. We have one last surprise challenge. And I'm not going to tell you about it till you come back in the room. But it's going to be a tough one. So go outside. We're going to get everything ready. And we're going to figure out who is getting this $10,000. Let's go.
Okay.
Network, become friends with each other. You know, it's good stuff. What they don't know is that right now, I'm going to put them all up against each other. I'm going to make them all go to war against each other.
Yo, that's what I like.
And stuff now.
That's what I like.
I'm about to put them all up against each other. And we're going to see how they change up when the money gets involved. You know, everybody's nice, everybody's friendly, till that 10 bands comes out there. Then things get a little different. So let's see what they're saying. All right, will my top 3 contestants step forward and take a seat, please? Okay, we officially made it to the final round. I see y'all all became friends, and I love to see stuff like that. This last round is gonna be up to you guys. The 3 of you are going to make a decision on who you think deserves the $10,000 the most. I'm gonna give you guys 3 minutes to decide amongst each other who deserves the money the most. And at the end, we're gonna pick a winner for the $10,000.
Start by saying, what are you going to use it for? Because we didn't get to hear that.
Okay, all right. See, that to me is like, that's like one of the worst ways you could do it, you know? I don't know, because I don't know how else you would do it, but like, of course, I'm gonna pick myself. I'm gonna just keep picking myself, but bro, you don't do nothing and you cook, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I got toilet paper, bro, or I got, you know, inflatables or something, bro. I don't know. That's to me is like, that's what you chose? That's how we doing this? I gotta eliminate myself? It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen at all. Down the sword.
What are you going to use it for?
To be able to scale our equipment instead of being a home-based bakery, we would go ahead and scale it and be able to scale our menu, our equipment, and also bring marketing and like collabs into the game as well.
Okay.
For Carlos and I, what we want to do is expand our exposure and definitely get into more marketing and bump up our budget for ads. We want to get as much exposure as possible because we really want to influence a bunch of people, young people. We're both college students and we sacrificed a lot. We've done so much to be able to show that you should never give up and you can always do whatever you put your mind to, no matter whether it's your business, my business, her business. You can always succeed with the power of never giving up.
Why I think I felt like I won, just being here. To meet the people, that's why I like to do it. Why I think I should do it, I met a player's mom who had passed away, and to hear her pain and what she went through, and to me, like the development of the program, development of the chip that monitors the core temp, the jacket, if it saves one person, to me, it's worth it. And it's hard to explain to people because you didn't get to see her, you didn't get to see what she went through. And that's why I do it. It's not really about the money,
Right, and I can see eye to eye with you with, it's a greater purpose than just financial gain at the end of the day. You have amazing desserts, you have great innovations, and I think we all just want to, make a change, and we all have purpose within ourselves, not just, being a business person and making as much money as possible, I think,
Right.
Yeah,
I agree with that. I think one of the biggest missions that we have in 3x2 is to be able to unite families. At every family function, you'll always have a dessert, and whenever somebody loves it, they'll be like, oh my God, this is so good. Who brought it? I come from a Cuban household, so it's always like, ¿y quién trajo este dulce? It's so good, And so I think it's much more than just trying a dessert, but more so making it a feeling that people can bond over it. This is so good, and you're just fully present in the moment. So beyond just a dessert, it's more so like a feeling and emotion that you can feel. And I think that's what there's by two. And I love the fact that you're wanting to be, bring the health and wellness side of things to be able to impact lives in such a positive way. I think that's so amazing, and I absolutely love both ideas.
I think that's where, from the start, that's been their big push, has just been health conscious people and people that are worried about that. And I think a lot of people don't think about that because it's so easy in our regular lives to just go with what is.
Thank you for those words. And I think something that we all see that all three of us have in common is that we really care about the people who are purchasing our products.
That's our time.
This is so hard.
Y'all boys, I don't know. Who y'all think got it? Who do you think won?
It's tough. Did you try the tres leches?
It's cool.
So good.
All right, bro. Okay. Look, all right. This is my little input on that, right? With the food thing, dude. Great lady, pretty lady, like the eyebrows, red dress, cool. But bro, she can make herself go bigger if she just do it on TikTok or even make YouTube. You see what I'm saying? She can do that by herself, realistically, bro. Especially if the cake is good. It's the same thing going around like them hot Cheeto ball things. You feel me? I remember I was following the fat dude that started doing it, right? He from Houston. Now he worked his way up from doing it at his house Then he got a little food truck. Now he got a full Blade restaurant. You know what I'm saying? And that's all from TikTok and Instagram, bro. So she can do it if she just really put her mind to it, right? And then to me, it's out of the coach with the little inflatable thing and the guys with the toilet paper, because those are innovative, right? But even to me, I would just go with the toilet paper, because people buy toilet paper every day, bro. You see what I'm saying? Like, bro, people buy toilet paper every day. And then with the coach thing, his overhead, like his numbers is crazy. He was like $6 million a month or something like that, just from 48 schools. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. So, that's just my little take on it. I don't know. We're gonna see.
Good. The guy that's saving like high school athletes hit me in the field when he mentioned the mom, but then like the TP boys, man, they have their shit together.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit the TP.
Amen.
Have you even touched the toilet paper?
I didn't even try it.
That's the only thing we didn't do is try the toilet paper.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. But
I think this tres leches is going way better.
That boy OD.
Pretty good. I mean, this is the better product.
Yeah, you're getting in on this shit.
But they keep saying spoon is just breaking my brain, bro.
It falls apart.
This is kind of.
All right.
I feel like it's like paper towels.
Yeah.
Can we switch?
It's false advertising. It's kind of weak.
What do you?
Back to
They started 5 months ago. They only have 20 king of revenue.
Yeah.
They could always make their product better.
Yeah. But her shit is already incredible.
That's what I'm saying, but I still see the vision for the business. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna tell you who I'm gonna pick, and I'll let you guys will watch it live too.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah. You guys will watch it.
Me
live
another
too.
bite of that shit.
But man,
Come here.
That shit is so fun.
y'all weird, bro.
Bro, I'm saying, bro, this is.
Can I have my final three contestants step onto the floor, please?
Got a $1 billion web app idea? Now you can turn it into reality with
Boy,
hosting or
ODing with the one spoon.
Okay, so it's finally time to decide who is going to be winning the $10,000 prize. First off, I want to say thank you guys for coming out. Thank you for being entrepreneurs and taking that journey. I got a bunch of respect for all you guys, regardless of what happens. But unfortunately, there can only be one winner. So, Travis, can you please step forward, please? I thought your business idea was very good, and I think that it has a lot of potential. But I think logistically, it's very complicated, and I don't know how far this much money could take it. And I also believe in you as an entrepreneur. So I think without this money, you're still gonna be able to figure it out. But unfortunately, you did not win the competition today. But I thank you anyways for coming out. Most definitely, bro. And that leaves it between you two. It's a tough decision because I think you both have very cool business ideas. And I think that both of you are gonna be very successful regardless. As a team, we focus first on who has the better product, because product is where word of mouth comes from, and that's the thing that gets the people talking. And you both have really great products. But the truth is, we tested the toilet paper and it fell apart immediately. The plies kind of separated from each other, and I think you will figure it out in due time. But I think the version of the product you have today is not the one. So I want you to keep working on it. And that leads me to say that the winner of the competition is you with the Tesla.
Hey, okay. Hey, man, shout out to her. Okay.
You are the winner of the $10,000 grand prize.
Oh my God, thank you, God.
Give a shout out to your business so that people know where to follow you at.
Shout out 3x2. I'm so grateful for this opportunity and grateful to God, grateful for my friends, and grateful for Jordan. Thank you so much. And this is something that you'll be able to see catapult.
Hey, so with that being said, we're gonna be running this series back exclusively for my subscribers. So if you didn't subscribe yet, make sure you hit that.
All right, I still think she could have did the same thing on TikTok by herself, But okay, and like the dude was saying earlier, like his partner, he was like, hey, bro, you know, they just started 5 months ago, et cetera, and they already have products, they got revenue, website. You know, they could have used the money to build a better product. I don't know, but, you know, he got lost in the red dress and them eyebrows too, honestly. He did. But, hey, man, appreciate y'all for tuning in with your boy, man. Until next time, I'ma see